In this video, we're going to talk about something many people don't think about: how often seniors should really bathe after the age of 70. For most of our lives, we were told that taking a shower every day was the gold standard for staying clean and healthy. But as we grow older, the needs of our body change, and daily bathing may not always be the best choice. In fact, experts now say that bathing too often can dry out your skin, increase your risk of infections, drain your energy, and even raise the chances of falling in the bathroom. This doesn't mean letting go of hygiene or dignity. It means finding a smarter, safer way to care for yourself that protects your health and independence. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 7 powerful insights about why daily showers may do more harm than good and how simple changes can keep you feeling fresh, comfortable, and confident. Before we get started, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Go ahead and drop your state or city in the comments below. It's always a joy to see where our community is tuning in from. Point 1. Daily baths can harm senior skin. As we age, our skin changes in ways that often go unnoticed until problems begin to show. In our younger years, the skin was thicker, more elastic, and better able to protect itself. But once we reach our 70s, the skin naturally becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile. This is not just a cosmetic issue, it is a real biological change. The natural oils that once kept our skin soft and strong begin to decrease, and the surface layer becomes more delicate. Now think about what happens when we step into a hot shower every single day. That warm water may feel relaxing at first, but it actually strips away the little protective oil that's left on the skin. Add soap into the mix, and the damage increases. Harsh cleansers and steaming water remove the skin's natural barrier and upset its balance. What this leaves behind is dryness, irritation, and a much higher chance of cracking or even infection. Many seniors develop a condition called xerosis, which simply means very dry skin. It may start as a little itching or tightness, but it can quickly get worse. The skin might become rough, scaly, or even painful to move. And when tiny cracks appear, they become open doors for bacteria or fungi. This is especially risky for older adults, because the immune system no longer reacts as quickly as it once did. Something as small as a skin crack can turn into a painful wound or infection that takes weeks to heal. But it's not only about the medical side. Dry, itchy skin affects comfort and confidence every single day. It can disturb sleep, make clothes uncomfortable, and leave you feeling restless. That discomfort takes away from the joy of daily life. The good news is that small changes make a big difference. Instead of bathing every day, try spacing out showers to every other day or just a few times a week. Use lukewarm water instead of hot, and choose a gentle, fragrance-free cleanser. And most importantly, apply a fragrance-free moisturizer right after bathing to lock in hydration. These simple steps protect the skin while still keeping you clean and refreshed. Point 2. Less bathing lowers infection risk. When we were younger, taking a shower every day felt like the best way to stay healthy. We were told that frequent washing kept away germs and diseases. But as the body changes with age, the truth becomes a little different. For seniors in their 70s and beyond, bathing less often can actually lower the chances of infection. Here's why. Aging skin is not as strong as it once was. It becomes thinner, less elastic, and slower to heal. A small cut or scratch that used to close up quickly in your youth can now linger for days or even weeks. Add to that the fact that blood circulation is not as efficient and the immune system responds more slowly, and it becomes clear that even minor skin problems can lead to bigger issues. Daily showers make this worse. Hot water and soap break down the skin's natural oils, which are the glue that helps skin cells stay together. Without this protective layer, the skin is more likely to tear or crack, even from something as simple as pulling on a sweater or brushing against a table edge. Once the skin barrier is broken, bacteria like staph or strep can enter and cause infections such as cellulitis, which can be painful and sometimes serious. Doctors and researchers have noticed that seniors who bathe less often tend to have fewer of these skin tears and infections. That's because giving the skin time to recover between washes helps it hold on to its natural oils and stay stronger. Bathing every other day, or even just 2 to 3 times a week, is usually enough to keep clean without putting your health at risk. On the days in between, you can freshen up by gently washing important areas, the underarms, groin, face, and hands, with a soft cloth. This keeps you feeling clean while avoiding the stress of a full shower. The benefits go beyond physical health. Fewer skin problems mean fewer doctor visits, less discomfort, and more peace of mind. And for seniors who may already feel tired or deal with mobility challenges, having a lighter bathing routine also saves energy and makes daily life easy. Point 3. Falls are a bigger threat than dirt. When most people think about bathing, they focus on cleanliness. But for seniors, the bathroom can be one of the most dangerous places in the home. Statistics show that more than 1 in 4 adults over the age of 65 experiences a fall every year, and many of those accidents happen in the bathroom. Once you reach your 70s, the risk becomes even higher, because balance isn't as steady, muscles aren't as strong, and reflexes slow down. Now, think about what happens with daily bathing. Each time you step into the bathroom, you're entering a slippery environment. Wet tiles, soapy water, and glossy tubs create the perfect conditions for a fall. Add in steam from hot water, which can make you feel lightheaded or disoriented, and the simple act of showering becomes a risky event. For some, even standing too long in the shower can bring on fatigue or dizziness, increasing the chances of a misstep. The consequences of a fall are serious. A fractured hip, a head injury, or even a broken wrist can take months to heal. And sometimes, these injuries change the way you live for the rest of your life. Many older adults who experience a major fall end up needing long-term help or even moving into assisted living, not because of illness, but because of an accident that could have been prevented. That's why reducing the number of times you step into a slippery shower or tub is such an important step in protecting your independence. Bathing once or twice a week, with gentle sponge baths or washcloth cleaning on the other days, still keeps your body fresh without the constant risk. And for the times when a full shower is needed, making the bathroom safer is a smart investment. Non-slip mats, sturdy grab bars, and shower chairs can all reduce danger. But even with these supports, the fewer times you expose yourself to a risky environment, the safer you remain. When you weigh it carefully, the real danger is not from a little sweat or dirt. The true threat is the split-second slip that could take away your freedom. Protecting yourself by reducing the number of full baths is not about neglecting hygiene, it's about putting safety first. After all, staying upright, healthy, and independent matters far more than having a spotless shower routine. Point 4. Your body cleans itself. It may sound surprising, but your body is designed with its own natural cleaning system. For most of our lives, we've been told that soap and water are the only way to stay fresh. But the truth is, your body already works every day to keep your skin healthy and balanced, even when you're not bathing. On the surface of your skin lives something called the microbiome, which is just a fancy word for the community of tiny organisms that protect you. While some bacteria can cause harm, many are actually helpful. They feed on sweat, oils, and dead skin cells, breaking them down into harmless byproducts. Some even fight off dangerous germs, acting like natural bodyguards for your skin. When we scrub too often with soap and hot water, we wash away these good bacteria along with the bad, leaving the skin weaker and more exposed. Your skin also produces oil, called sebum, which acts like a thin protective film. This oil keeps moisture locked in and prevents dirt and germs from penetrating. In younger years, the skin produced more oil, but as we age, production slows down. That's why it's especially important for seniors to hold on to what little oil the body still makes. Daily showers strip it away, leaving the skin dry, cracked, and uncomfortable. Another natural process at work is cell turnover. Every day, your skin quietly sheds old cells, taking dirt and buildup with them. This is how the skin renews itself. You don't see it happening, but it's a constant cycle of cleansing and refreshing. By respecting this process instead of interfering with it, your skin stays healthier and less irritated. This doesn't mean you should stop bathing altogether. Instead, it means you can trust your body to do part of the work. Gentle spot cleaning of key areas, like the underarms, groin, face, and hands, keeps you fresh where it matters most. The rest of your body can rely on these natural systems in between full showers. Point 5. Experts say once or twice a week is enough. For many of us, the idea of bathing only once or twice a week feels unusual, even uncomfortable at first. After all, we grew up in a culture that praised daily showers as the gold standard of hygiene. But today, doctors and senior health experts are telling us something very different. When you are in your 70s or older, less really is better. Dermatologists and geriatric specialists now agree that daily bathing is unnecessary for most seniors, and in fact, it can do more harm than good. Organizations like the American Academy of Dermatology point out that older skin simply cannot tolerate the same routine it once did. Thinner, drier skin loses protective oils faster and doesn't bounce back as easily. Daily scrubbing only speeds up this wear and tear, making it harder for the body to stay protected. Bathing once or twice a week is usually enough to maintain good hygiene while keeping your skin healthy. On the days in between, you can freshen up with a warm washcloth or gentle wipes on areas like the underarms, groin, face, and feet. These small steps are more than enough to prevent odor and keep you feeling presentable. Clean clothes, deodorant, and brushing your teeth regularly also play a huge role in how fresh and confident you feel. What's important to understand is that hygiene is not one size fits all. A retired man who spends most of his time indoors may not need the same bathing schedule as someone who gardens or exercises outdoors. Likewise, a woman managing incontinence may need to clean certain areas more often, but that still doesn't mean a full shower every day. Experts encourage seniors to listen to their bodies and adjust care to personal needs instead of following outdated rules. This change can bring emotional relief too. Many older adults feel pressured to keep up the daily shower habit even when it leaves them tired or uncomfortable. Knowing that medical experts actually recommend a lighter schedule allows you to let go of that pressure. You're not lowering your standards, you're adopting smarter ones that protect your skin, conserve your energy, and keep you safe. Point 6. Daily baths can exhaust seniors. Toll on the body. For many seniors, daily bathing is not energizing, it's draining. Think about it. Standing in the shower for 10 or 15 minutes doesn't sound like much, but when your muscles aren't as strong, your balance is less steady, or you live with arthritis, every movement requires effort. Reaching, bending, and holding onto slippery soap or washcloths can feel like a workout. Add in the heat from the water, which dilates blood vessels and lowers blood pressure, and it's no wonder so many older adults feel dizzy or weak after bathing. In a slippery bathroom, that dizziness can quickly turn into a fall. Breathing issues can also make daily showers more difficult. For seniors with chronic lung conditions, the steam itself may feel overwhelming, leaving you short of breath. And for those with heart problems, the physical strain of washing and drying off can feel exhausting. What was once a simple routine can now leave you needing to sit down and recover, sometimes for the rest of the morning. The problem isn't just the physical strain, it's what it takes away. If all your energy is spent on bathing, you may find you have less left for the things that matter most, enjoying a walk, preparing a favorite meal, or spending time with family. Instead of feeling refreshed, daily showers may leave you too tired to fully enjoy the day. The solution is simple: adjust the routine to fit your body's needs now. Bathing once or twice a week saves precious energy. On other days, use a soft cloth or sponge to clean the areas that need attention. Tools like shower chairs, handheld nozzles, and non-slip mats can also make the process easier and safer. These small adjustments make bathing less of a burden and more of a choice. Point 7. Hygiene isn't just about bathing. For most of our lives, we've been taught to connect hygiene with taking a shower. If you weren't showering every day, you might have felt you weren't staying clean. But the truth is, personal hygiene is much bigger than just bathing, and there are many other ways to feel fresh, confident, and dignified without stepping into a slippery tub every single day. Good hygiene starts with the little things you do consistently. Hand washing, for example, is one of the most powerful habits for protecting your health. Washing your hands regularly with soap and water prevents germs from spreading far more effectively than daily showers ever could. Oral care is another important part of hygiene. Brushing and flossing daily not only keeps your breath fresh, but also protects against gum disease and other health issues that can affect your whole body. Clothing also makes a big difference. Putting on clean clothes, especially breathable fabrics like cotton, can help you feel just as fresh as a full shower. Changing clothes regularly removes odors and sweat and gives you the same sense of cleanliness without the risks of daily bathing. Grooming, like combing your hair, trimming your nails, or using a light deodorant, also plays a role in how confident and comfortable you feel. There are also simple alternatives to full showers. A warm washcloth or gentle wet wipes can easily freshen up areas that need the most attention, like the underarms, groin, and feet. These small steps are much easier, safer, and less tiring than a complete bath, and they give you the same result, feeling clean and refreshed. The key is understanding that hygiene is flexible. It doesn't need to follow a strict, one-size-fits-all rule. For seniors, it should be about staying safe, feeling comfortable, and preserving dignity. Whether that means a full shower once or twice a week, or a mix of sponge baths and fresh clothes, what matters is the end result: health, comfort, and confidence. By letting go of the pressure to shower every day, you open up space for smarter routines that protect your skin, conserve your energy, and keep you safe. Hygiene is not about following outdated habits. It's about choosing the practices that support your life today. When you focus on the small, effective steps, you'll find that you feel just as clean, without the risks that daily bathing brings. We've walked together through an important truth: daily showers, once seen as the gold standard of hygiene, may not actually be the best choice after age 70. Your body changes with time. The skin becomes more fragile, balance is not as steady, and energy doesn't stretch as far as it used to. Holding on to an old routine without adjusting to these changes can quietly harm your health, even when you think you're doing the right thing. The freedom here is powerful. Instead of being tied to a tiring daily routine, you can give your body space to heal, protect itself, and stay strong. By making this change, you're not just adjusting a habit, you're safeguarding your independence, your comfort, and your peace of mind. So, I'd love to ask you, what part of today's message spoke to you the most? Was it the reminder that protecting your skin matters, the awareness that falls are a bigger danger than dirt, or the comfort of knowing less can actually mean more? Take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences and reflections can inspire someone else watching right now. Thank you for spending this time with us today. If you found this helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share so we can continue bringing you valuable tips for living healthier, safer, and more confidently in your golden years. Until next time, take care of yourself, you've earned it.